Okay, so now we're going to talk about our form when it comes to squatting. And I use this as a guide to help us remain in our proper form. So what we're going to do is, since Stacy just learned how to properly get into form before she's going to exercise, we're going to do that. So you're standing as you normally would now. So go ahead and get into position from what you just learned. So the first thing she's doing is the tripod, pressing down evenly on all 3 spots on the bottom of the foot. Then short foot, which is bringing the toes down and back. And then moving up the chain, knees go out and glutes activate. Perfect. Then coming up, we're going to make sure our bucket is neutral. And sometimes, a lot of times, especially for us women, that means tucking under just a little bit. A lot of times we want to do the cute booty pose and stuff like that. And that's throwing a lot of things out of whack. So be cute for the photo and then bring it back, okay? All right, and then moving up the chain, she's got her shoulders in alignment with her hips and her knees and her heels and also her ears. So sometimes we have to jet the chin back just a little bit, but it looks like yours is great. So the first thing that you're gonna do when you're gonna do a squat or a deadlift or anything is create that pressure inside the rib cage and in the core in general. So the way that you do that is through the breath, doing the fog up the mirror breathing. So it's like that. And when you do that, it flattens out and then intensify and create that pressure inside the lungs as well by breathing out and bearing down. If I was to come up and push you, or if you knew I was about to come up and push you, how would you be? You would bear down, right? You would engage all those core muscles. So that's the same thing you want to think about when you're about to exercise. All right, so for the squat form, this is just a regular pipe that I've got from Home Depot or Lowe's. You can get this if you want to. It's really great. But what we do when it comes to form is we want to make sure that this remains in contact with the back of the head, the back of the back, and the crack. So as you go down, I'm going to hold this up to you and you're going to have to try to keep your body touching where it's supposed to. So come this way just a little bit. So I'm going to put this right here and you're going to try to squat down. Well, first let's do a deadlift because that's an easier range of motion. So that you're just going to be bending, hinging at the hips. Perfect. So as you came down, see how your head kind of forced it off. So that's because as you came down, you come back up again. As you went down, you lifted your head up. So try to keep your head in alignment with your spine. And that's for every exercise, not just this one where you need to have this on you. So always keep the head in alignment with the spine. So go ahead, try that one more time. There you go. Good correction. Perfect. And you only go down to where your hamstrings will let you, and then you pull back up using only the glute muscles. Perfect. So again, we're going to do that, but this time really focus on screwing the feet into the ground as you come back up and forcing those glutes to do all the work. Perfect. Come back up. Nice. Good. So I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not, but I can see that her glutes are activated on that list. The last one, your glutes activated a lot more. All right. So now same concept with the squat. Now with the squat, you will have a forward lean in the back, but try to keep your back as upright as possible. All right, so let's go ahead and line you up. Go ahead and squat down. Okay, good. So see how this came about that far off of your back. Okay, so try to keep that in alignment. Good, perfect. Screwing those feet as you come back up. One more. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. So great job. Most people cannot do that straight away like that.
It was nice to have the guide because then you're thinking about it.
Yes. Yeah. So you can have a forward lean a little bit. As you go down, you're going to have a tiny bit, but you want to practice keep going down and keeping your back as upright as possible. And it's key to screw your feet into the ground as you're coming up. So both feet should be pressing down and outwards. Your feet shouldn't actually move, just the pressure. Okay. All right.